You're watching Go Island on ShawTV. Coming up on today's show, Rifflandia, Rifflandia, and lots more Rifflandia. Rifflandia! Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts on Go Island today because it's party time. Our very talented team are on location at Rifflandia 2014. And you're watching Go Island on ShawTV. Now, we've got our very handsome, delightfully dapper Dan Khan. The majestically mischievous Meg Cuthbert. And the ravishingly radiant Raji Kabli. And the persuasive prominence of Paul Beilstein. Well, the festival is in full swing and we're with the main man, the director. This is Nick Blasco. Nick, some notable events that are taking place this year. What's special?
What is special? Wow. Well, I'm going to start with the weather. Absolutely incredible. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Notable differences this year. Our open liquor license at the park has been amazing. People are it's just working perfectly. We've had our biggest nights this year. Everything is bigger this year.
Some of the acts that you go about booking, how do you select who to bring to the people?
That's a very good question, and I will answer it by saying carefully, patiently, and frustratingly. I mean, you have two challenges. We're on an island, and we also have familiarity. People are trying to educate them about the festival. So every year it gets easier, but it's a competitive environment. There's lots of festivals in BC. There's lots of festivals around the world. So literally getting headliners is a tricky puzzle, but it's rewarding and it's fun, and we got a long way to go.
How many venues and how many acts have you booked this year?
181 artists, 17 stages.
Really? So how do you go about selecting the stage, and is it like a science? Do you put hip-hop in one area, or do you try and mix it up?
We typically try and mix it up. Occasionally we'll sort of create little you know, hot spots for certain genres and whatever. Like the Phillips brewery this year is all about hip hop. You know, suitability of a venue to its entertainment. But typically, it's, you know, Rifflandia is a festival of discovery, so we try and mix it up wherever we can.
Where did the name come from, Rifflandia? I always wonder where that creative name is.
Well, we were sitting in the office about 8 years ago, spitballing festival names. And it was funny, we started like playing on the theme of riffs and how the little sound bites, and it was Kim in my office who had said, it just sort of came out of her mouth, and we sort of looked at each other and said, that's it.
Wow, yeah, and it's grown. I mean, it's in its 7th year.
Yeah.
How has it grown, and where did it start?
Well, the park where we are right now, this is the 4th year we've been in the park. So we started very small. We had 5 stages, 1,500 people, all clubs and theaters. We ended up sort of setting our sights on this park to sort of be a game changer for us and bring that festival atmosphere together. So, I mean, it's, as I say, it's developed incredibly sort of beyond our expectation, I guess. And
how many tickets sold?
Good question. So we'll do 7,500 a day roughly at the park, and another about that at night. So yeah.
Very good. Well, I'd like to thank you because I've been having a blast here, and I've been trying to take in as many stages as I can, but it's difficult because there's so much.
There's a lot. You have to wear comfortable footwear. You have to stay hydrated, and you have to be open-minded because you have to discover things.
Well, with all the hopping around from venue to venue and all the dancing, you can get pretty thirsty. So let's check in with Meg now at the Phillips hydration station.
Thanks, James. If you're a beer enthusiast in this town, chances are you've had a taste of Phillips beer. And well, Phillips is here at Rifflandia in full force. And yes, they have brought their A game. you're not a beer drinker, you probably recognize this quirky style.
You know, a lot of our look comes from the people that work with us. It's kind of derived from the characters that inhabit the brewery, I guess, to a large degree.
Their new trailer has all the bells and whistles that we've come to expect from Phillips, and the design of this intricate display comes straight from the heart of the brewery.
And a lot of it comes from things that are in the brewery, so a lot of stuff is salvaged from repairs or you know, comes off of a machine or a building and gets repurposed into an artistic section of the trailer, I guess it would be.
The newest addition to the Phillips fleet was dreamed up last October and was worked on by a team of artists until June.
It's a very collaborative approach. They all work together. They come up with a theme. In fact, everyone comes up with a theme together, and then from there, different aspects of the trailer start to take shape. And then as it comes to life, other aspects come to it as well. So it's a very organic process.
There's something mesmerizing about the Phillips trailers. Yes, they are meant to catch your eye, but it's the added whimsical elements that kind of make you feel like a kid again. I mean, what are those sprockets even doing?
Oh, it's always fun. It's always fun. We did our first trailer, I guess, probably 4 years ago now, maybe, and it was a really cool design. It was kind of off a gypsy caravan kind of idea, and people were really blown away. And so it was really fun. I think people expected to see that again this year, and when we unveiled this one, to see their faces and see the reaction to the moving parts and that, which is a new element to our trailer.
But it isn't just their eye-catching displays that keep people coming back for more. Phillips is better known for their quality beers.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think all of our beers have a lot of things in common. Number one, they're using all natural and awesome ingredients. There's usually an element of creativity to them. So we're kind of playing in the margins, hybridizing styles a little bit, and they all kind of have that element of something a little bit different to them.
Rifflandia Brew is the brew that Phillips created just for this festival. It has been the same beer since the festival started, and you can only get it during Rifflandia.
Started saying, well, what kind of beer represents the concert? And we decided, you know, it's going to be a hot day, it's going to be sunny, it's going to be great music. So we're going to want something that's kind of light and refreshing, but yet isn't soulless, has a bit of a backbone to it. So that's kind of where Rifflandia Brew came from.
For some people, Rifflandia and Phillips Brewery seems to go together like cold beer on a hot day. But I guess that's kind of obvious.
It really has become part of what we look forward to in the beer calendar. So yeah, it feels like it's part of our soul as well. Yeah.
And luckily, many festival goers feel the same way. Awesome, thank you so much. Back to you, James. Cheers.
Cheers, guys, and you can bet your life when I clock off, I'll be knocking back some suds too. But we need to check in with Dangerous Dan Con. Where is he? What's he up to?
Thanks, James. Here at Rifflandia 2014, I've become fascinated by fashion. What do people wear to a music festival like this one? The thought, the creativity, the joie de vivre that goes into putting on their outfits for today. Let's find out. It's pretty warm out here today. Are you getting pretty hot in that?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit hot.
LEG?
Because I look like I'm big.
Do you do LEG? Do you do the voice?
Oh, respect.
I'm Gold Jacket Steve. Now who's that? I don't know.
I'm Gold Jacket Steve.
How do you decide what you're going to wear for Rifflandia?
Just get up in the morning and put on some clothes. Shorts are key. It's hot out. And hooping attire.
Tell us about your hat.
It's not my hat, it's my hair. It's my festival hair.
What does this say? If I put my finger in here, what happens?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Chinese finger trap. So
a Chinese finger trap, see?
Yeah, so.
Hey, wait a minute, I'm trapped.
Now, with all the talent at this year's Rifflandia, how could you possibly select somebody to interview but to keep it local? And we have Jesse Roper. You're going to see some shots from his performance shortly, but Jesse, you're a chosen man.
I am.
Are you the chosen one?
I got called the chosen one at like my, I think it was my second gig I played downtown one time by this band called Manitario. And I thought that was pretty funny. But my buddy Tim O'Neill, he plays for the Hamilton Ticats. And he's also been titled the Chosen One as well. So I can't topple him off that. I think he actually got it first, so.
Now show the audience your fingers here, because these are magic fingers. You picked up a knack to be able to play the guitar quite professionally. When did you realize that you were, a happy fingers kind of guy?
Well, I started when I was like 6, and I just liked it. I didn't want to play for anybody, though, until I was like, I don't know, 18. I got forced onto the stage. And then I thought, this is not so bad. And then I started bringing my guitar out to campfires and stuff, playing for my buddies. And that became more and more fun. I got a little bit more comfortable with it. And yeah, then I finally got together, wrote a few songs. The very first time I performed that with my own tunes was at the Water Wheel. I can't tell you, I was maybe like 23.
Was it Langford?
Yeah, that's now shut down. I feel kind of sad seeing it there, just an empty shell.
It wasn't anything to do with you, don't worry.
No, we packed it up. But yeah, the first time I played my own tunes in front of an audience and people cheered, I was like, this is awesome, I want to do more. I'm very heavily influenced by like old rock and roll, Jimi Hendrix, that kind of stuff, like 60s, 70s rock. But also Metallica in a little bit, other stuff like that. And I try and keep it real, like simple nuts and bolts rock and roll, but like make it exciting somehow. So, if I was sitting in the audience watching, I'd be like, yeah, I like this stuff, and my goal is to impress myself, and then I go up on stage and I try and just have the best time I possibly can, and hopefully everybody likes it too, I don't know.
How did it get received this year at Rifflandia? Did you have fun up on that stage?
Yeah, it was a good night. Apparently it backed up. I could see people, there was a lineup outside. Now I can't claim that's that many people because the building only holds 100 people that we were at last night. But it was full, and as long it makes us look cool by people not being able to get in, although I wish they could have. I think they could have fit a few more in last night, to be honest. Didn't look that bad.
Chosen is your happy place. You do go to Toronto to promote your sound.
Yeah.
How do you market yourself? How do you get to Rifflandia?
Well, actually, that was really simple. I didn't even apply to Rifflandia. Maybe we shouldn't tell, but I applied, and my goal was Rock the Shores. I wanted it so bad, and I ended up getting it. So I didn't apply to Rifflandia. I didn't think I'd bother with. I didn't think they'd do both shows for me. And then Deb phoned me up and she was like, what we do is if you play this car-free day in Vancouver, then we'll give you Rifflandia as well. And I was like, well, geez, that's 2 birds, 1 no stones. Of course I'll do it. And car-free day turned out to be a great gig for us. And then Rifflandia was obviously, it was awesome last night. I really enjoyed myself.
We're going to see a little excerpt from it just now, but what is your sound for people who have never met you before?
It's rock and funk and roll. It's all kinds, I don't know. It's just like rootsy, bluesy sort of rock stuff with a little bit of this and a little. I like to throw the dashes of herbs and spices in my blues stew, and.
Oh, you're a rock chef.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a rock chef.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know about the food truck app that you can put on your phone? Yeah, clearly you do. And we're going to check in with Raji right now because she's going to look at one of the fan favorite food trucks.
Welcome to Foodlandia, the fuel of any festival. Now behind me there's over 12 different food trucks, but I caught up with one earlier this week to get the lowdown on their food, and I'll give you a hint. They mixed surf culture with Mexican flavors.
Simple, it's fresh, it's clean, it's good value.
Smells so good. They seem to be the perfect pairing.
Tacos and tofino.
A little bit of Mexicana with West Coast waves.
That inspiration definitely came with Jason and Kaylee, who started the company.
Josh is Tacofino's Victoria partner and had his first Tacofino taco
3 years ago, 4 years ago.
At, wouldn't you know it, Rifflandia.
Certain things led me to find my way onto the truck and never look back. Hey, what can I get for you?
Friendly and fast.
Hey.
Tacofino shines in an industry that's gaining more and more momentum.
Food trucks allowed a lot of those people to kind of step into the market, and events like festivals and stuff are sort of the natural showcase for mobile food, so that kind of became a pairing that just worked out really well.
We headed on to the Blue Burrito truck.
This truck came from Vancouver
to get the grand tour. It's where all the magic happens. And make a fan favorite dish.
Most popular item is a fish taco by a long shot. This is it. First we're gonna tempura batter our lingcod and get it into the fryer. set up like a boat so that nothing moves when you're driving around. Next thing we're gonna do is have our tortilla on the flat top. Cold prep table. We got hot steam table, flat top, fryer. That's about it. It's pretty simple, but it's enough to get the job done.
Now imagine 6 people in here.
We're gonna come right in with our fish.
It could get a bit tight, but there's people to feed.
You only have so much room, you only have so much fridge space. I take some chipotle mayo that we make ourselves here. When you're trying to feed people at a festival where there's 5, 6, 7, 10,000 people. Protect the crispy fish from our salsa fresca.
But they'll soon be getting a bit more space.
We're opening a restaurant, that's news.
At Fort and Blanchard. But for Josh, there's nothing like seeing smiling faces.
Being able to hand your food right to someone and see them enjoy it and hear what they have to say about it is probably the best thing. And we finish it off with a lime.
This is Tacofino's second year at Rifflandia. And how do they know it's been a great day?
When we're out of food.
You can catch the truck right now at Douglas and Pandora, or find them online.
All right, and there's our finished fish taco.
Oh my goodness. Hey Josh, have you ever kicked anybody out of the truck?
Just right now, we're getting busy. I gotta get back to work.
Okay.
All right, thank
you.
you.
So I got kicked off the truck. Well, I still got a fish taco. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. Oh. Oh my god, okay, this is gonna get so messy. Go, James, where are you at?
Now, you never know who or what you're going to meet at Rifflandia. It's one of the special moments when you come across all these characters. But Dan Kahn's been meeting a lot more weird ones. Oh, what's happening?
Thanks, James. We're back here at Rifflandia talking about fashion. And what's with the mirror?
Well, I found this on the walk here. I think somebody it was out on their front lawn. They're just giving it away, so I brought it. I figured it'd be great. Like, people would check themselves out, right?
Are you worried about the bad luck that it's broken?
No, because I didn't break it.
Good point.
It's good luck.
I love your outfit.
Thank you. I like yours too.
Thank you. What are you going to wear tomorrow? Do you know yet?
Tomorrow I'm going to wear another skirt just so the air can breathe. You know all the good parts. Sorry.
And why this? It looks great, but what made you go with this?
I like the colors and I needed to keep the sun off my shoulders.
Yeah.
You gotta stay cool. And like, you don't want to be dripping everywhere, and I think that's what my friend's going for with this outfit.
Strategically placed, or you just threw them on at random?
Well, you gotta cover the good parts.
Yeah,
and then,
especially for television.
Yeah.
Up top in front of main stage, waiting for things to pop off. And we've got a story coming to you right now about life behind the scenes. We're gonna meet a roadie who travels the festival circuit across Canada. It's a chaotic job with tons of satisfaction. And Paul Beilstein is on the stage.
You see them, but only for a moment, tearing down and setting up the stage. Jessica is one of over 30 main stage roadies of Rifflandia.
They make sure that everything is set in place, amps, guitars, drums, make sure everything's set to the way the band likes it, so the band's ready to rock. This is my home festival, so every single year I'm always super excited for.
She's schooled in audio engineering, but for now, the roadie gig pays the bills.
I've been in the music industry since I was 16.
A chance meeting with members of Victoria band Current Swell convinced her to volunteer with Rifflandia 3. She's been doing the festival circuit ever since. The summers are busy, she says.
I started in Pemberton, and then I went to Boonstock and Penticton, Calgary, Edmonton. Victoria is definitely my favorite place. Nick and the crew really took a liking to my work ethic, and put me on their main stage at Market Square that year.
She's gone from volunteer to paid management. This is her third Rifflandia festival.
My role here is production assistant and stagehand.
She's never looked back, but she's hoping for something more. For now, it's where she wants to be.
I love doing this. It's my passion and I thrive in it, and it makes me so happy.
Even if it means a tough life on the road.
Currently I am living out of my car. I'm a true roadie.
Make some noise for Serena Ryan!
Getting a band to the stage can be an intense job.
I thrive in live.
The changeover happens fast, a delicate dance between teardown and setup crews.
You have a stage team that knows exactly what's going to happen, knows where everything's going to go. It's going to run really smooth, and you're going to have a turnover that's really quick. And that's what we aim for every single time. And every single day is different.
The sound check, their mantra. Jessica says she's used to being on stage, in front of thousands, but the music fans hardly notice.
No, that's why I wear all black.
Unless something goes wrong. But the pressure doesn't faze her.
You are a part of the making of them experiencing this amazing music and experience.
The only thing that could make life better, she says, is if she could marry a band, become their roadie.
Love to go on tour with Pearl Jam. I have worked with them, and that was amazing. Their entire crew is so tight, so on the ball.
Pearl Jam, if you're watching, there's a hard-working roadie itching to make the move.
Victoria, you ready for the new pornographer?
I'm helping the most amazing people in the world in the industry.
Then make some noise!
It makes me extremely grateful that I have this opportunity.
The roadie, Rifflandia's unsung heroes.
I'm assuming the position, planting myself in front row at Royal Athletic Park. But while I do that, Dan is rogue, meeting some of the festive Rifflandia folk.
We're talking about fashion today.
Oh yeah.
What thought went into this outfit?
Yeah, well,
Let me say, my friend, you nailed it. Whatever you've got going here, you nailed it.
It's a hodgepodge, but thank you.
Well, it was gold and silver for today, so we figured if we had to wear the gold bodysuits, we may as well go full luchador.
And I love the forehead things. How do those stay on?
Well, you need a little bit of spirit gum.
Hey there, we are just spreading the potassium gospel. We think everyone should love bananas.
So you guys are primarily here to market bananas?
Yes.
Yeah.
And dance and fun and love.
Nice, nice. I find you guys very appealing.
We like this guy. Bananas.
Well, there you have it, folks. Rifflandia 2014 ShawTV style. We've made new friends. We went backstage. We took you on the journey. Now, we're going to leave you with a little compilation of what our magic camera lenses caught throughout the weekend. And we'll see you next time on Go Island. Yeah! Rifflandia, baby!
I want it in the morning. I want it in the evening too. I want around supper time. What's a man supposed to do? Well, I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Try so hard to be satisfied. I can't get enough of your sweet love. Get it right. Take your time now till you get it right. Oh, I can't get enough. Lord, I can't get enough. I try so hard to be satisfied. Can't get enough of your sweet love. Your sweet love, I never get enough. Lord, I never get enough. y'all next time. Whoa.
Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir, casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.